fire. Trying not to bend my feet. I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back, calling me a liar, calling me a liar. Trying not to let my feelings get to me. Sometimes I can't let them go. So now I got these voices. Now I got these voices in my head, baby. I can focus. Feels like I've been hypnotized. Now I'm terrified of losing you. Touching your body, but feeling like I'm all alone. You don't seem to want me, even though you told me so. And baby, I wonder if we should just go separate ways. We could start over, we could start over. Trying not to let my feelings get to me. Sometimes I can't let them go. So now I got these voices. Now I got these voices in my head, baby. I can focus. Feels like I've been hypnotized. I'm terrified of losing you.
What are you doing up here, you crazy girl? What are you doing here? Huh? You're so cute.
So now I got these voices. Now I got these voices in my head.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're coming back from my old videos, then welcome back, and if you're new here, then welcome. For today, I want to show you guys this super quick recipe that I found on Instagram. It is the meatballs. I like to make them with ground chicken, but you can make them with ground beef or whatever you'd like. And I feel like it's super quick, super easy, and it's yummy. So just wanted to show you guys in case anybody ever wants to try to make them. And if you do end up recreating this recipe, well, not recreating, but doing this recipe, then let me know in the comments or tag me on Instagram and show me how it came out, and let me know if you like it. I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients, and I'm not gonna talk that much. I'm just gonna show you guys. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that you're going to need is a bowl to mix everything in, some breadcrumbs. You can use any breadcrumbs that you'd like. I'm personally just using this one because it's the only one that I have right now, but I don't know the name of the brand, but it's like a blue one that I like. I'll insert a little picture right here, but this is the one that I have for now, so it's what I'll be using for now. You'll need 2 eggs. I'm using 2 eggs because I'm only making one of these, but if you're making, you know, maybe for more people, you will need more eggs. I'm going to be using ground chicken. Like I mentioned before, I prefer ground chicken, but you can totally use ground beef or ground turkey, whatever you prefer. Some pepper, some Italian seasoning, and some salt, and that's all you will need for this recipe. You're gonna get your bowl. You are going to add in all the ingredients. I have my chicken in here already. You're going to add just a little bit of the breadcrumbs for now. I just kind of like eyeball it, but don't use too much. I've used about that much. Then you're going to add your 2 eggs, some salt. You can add however much salt you would like, a little bit of pepper, and some Italian seasoning. Once it looks like this, all you're gonna do is mix everything together. I'm just gonna use my hands to finish mixing it. The way you measure the breadcrumbs, you just kind of have to feel the consistency of it. Like this, it's a little bit too wet. So I'm gonna need to add some more breadcrumbs. Now, if you feel grossed out about touching like meat and stuff, definitely wear gloves. I usually do, but to be honest right now, I just didn't even realize. Well, before I forget, let me show you guys the Instagram page that I found this recipe from. I've been making this recipe for a while already since I found it on Instagram. It is called Eating Healthy Today. Oh, in here it says to add Parmesan cheese, but Angel doesn't like cheese, so I just skipped that step. I just realized it actually tells you the ingredients that you need down here, like the measurements, but I'm Spanish. If you're Spanish, you probably know that we always measure with our eyes. But I'll leave it in the description box, everything that you'll need in case you want it. This is all mixed in. This is what it should look like. Small bowl like this one. And you're going to add some more breadcrumbs, about that much. And I like to add a little bit of TAJIN to my breadcrumbs. And you can grab whatever like flat surface you have just to place it on. So now what you're going to do is you're just gonna make little balls and coat it in this. And just let it sit for a little bit. You can use like a measuring spoon, like these if you have them, but this one's too small and my other one, I don't know, it's missing somewhere. So I'm just gonna be using a regular spoon. You can make them whatever size you want. So I grab about this much. Just kind of roll it into a little ball. And then you coat it. And that's it. It should look like this afterwards. Do that for all of them and I'll show you guys the next step. This is also a really good meal if you just want to meal prep it. So you can make these and, you know, store them and leave them in the fridge. And they're super easy to make. I used to make them on the pan, but I started making them in the air fryer and they taste just as good. This is what they should be looking like after. I was able to make 18 of them with just that one tray of ground chicken. Now that we're done doing these, I'm just gonna let them sit there for a little bit while I prepare the tomato sauce. And I usually eat it, I usually don't make tomato sauce. I just make white rice and beans and we'll eat it with the little meatballs. But today Angel wanted to eat it with some pasta, so we're gonna try it with pasta. To make the sauce, I'm going to be using some onion powder, garlic powder, one of these chicken cubes. Usually I use this tomato basil sauce, but I only have this little bit left and I don't think it'll be enough. So I'll mix it in with a little bit of marinara sauce, a little bit of garlic. Don't come for me because I'm using this garlic. I know the regular garlic tastes better, but I don't have any right now. So some black pepper and some Italian seasoning. First, I will be adding a little bit of oil. Then I add a little bit of garlic and the chicken cube to my pan and just let it cook for literally like a few seconds. Mix it up so it doesn't get stuck to the pan. And then you mix it. You have to be careful with tomato sauce because it starts popping everywhere. If I had some onions, I would add like little chopped up pieces of onions, but I have to go do groceries, so. Then I'll just leave it there for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put them in the air fryer and let them cook. I'm not gonna make them all because it's too much. I'll probably make around 8, so just place them in there. Perfect, just like that. The rest, I'll just put them in a Ziploc bag and save them in the fridge for tomorrow. I like to put a little bit of oil on top of them, just a tiny bit. Like I said, if you guys want to make it in a pan instead of the air fryer, you can too. I'm gonna put it at about 350 for 12 minutes. And then once it's about around 6 minutes, I'll flip them around and then let them cook for the rest of the other 6 minutes. And then after the 12 minutes, I'll kind of check one to see if they're good or if they need more time. I have such a guilty pleasure of like watching YouTube while I'm cooking, but just love it. And they're done. They look so good. Look at these ones. I love them. They taste amazing. The last thing that I'm gonna do is make some pasta. This is the pasta that I'm going to make. Feel free to make whatever pasta you want. And I literally just follow the instructions on the box. I forgot to show you guys, but all I did next was just add the tomato sauce to my pasta. I'm gonna stir it up and add the meatballs in. And this is what it should look like once you're done.